DG Sports. I am your host, Vince Douglas for you. There's some questions that get asked and that comes up all the time. And it is, what league to grow? Why do people say that the leagues need to grow? And all reasons. 4 reasons how and why.
Yeah.
4 and 5 is too many. 3, ain't nobody got time for 3. Perfect, even number that we can all get along with. It's not one. Come on. Nobody likes first worst. And I already brought up 3. The best number is the best number available. Reason, I should say. Number 1, fan base increase. Growing the fan base is number 1. It's how a sports league grow. How sports grow, or growth, shall we? Voices you pick, or you choose. I'm just a narrator. I'm just a narrator. You want to increase the fanatics. You want to increase the interest of the course, but an overall increase is good because once it starts that league aging out, meaning that the people who love the sport, basically people who are free advertisement to the league, free advertising family, teaching their kids, teaching their mom, their dad, or whoever, strangers, possibly associates, if you want to increase your sports banner. And who don't want to increase sports banner? Who don't want to have somebody to talk smack back and forth to? But, and you better be on point. But increasing the fan base, having the fan base in general grow. Key demographics, of course, because if it's growing in one area, you're isolating what you want to do when it comes to growth. When it comes to growth, everybody who wants to be included should be included. Even some of the casual peeps that just want to become attached, even they should be welcome because they can excitement, or they can provide the sharing else of a. So you want to see the fanatics grow overall. No, it's just one. Reason number 2, television deals. The TV deals right. You gotta make it possible for those who want to see the game fans at their own home or out and about with a crew, out and about at a lounge, at a bar, at a club. But wait a minute, who watch sports at clubs? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. But the TV deals, having a decent TV deal that's paying enough the game to broadcast the event on national TV within itself is money. That within itself is going to do a lot of good things for the league and for growth. That's a different story. That's a different segment for a different day on a different occasion. It really is. There really is. But the TV deals, making those who want to see and having it available for the casual peeps that don't want to see rights to the game, they will do their best to bring in more people, because the thing about live sport, or the thing about sport in general, is it's an experience that you can't, it's an experience that's best shared. It's an experience that makes and brings people together from all different aspects, all different walks of life, and it provides an outlet platform for good, and some of those use it for net. But you definitely know. In the TV channels, having those who are providing the games, the matches, they'll be doing that. They will promote the sport, adding to the game, increasing the league itself, because they can't sell ads. Advertisers, or those who want those eyeballs, those fanatics seeing their product, seeing what they have to offer, seeing all of and readily available, so it would be a bad deal for all parties involved. So they do their best to help promote. They get the bestest ever. Period. Full stop. And that's TV deals. Also, fan gear, or should I say merchandise. Being able to sell I know, but why do adults wear jerseys? Why do adults buy collector's items and keepsakes? Because one of something. Everybody don't express those feelings the same way, but having provide every and anything for them. Hat, okay, all of that. Fan gear covers all that. It's like being in an exclusive, a certain sport, but to differentiate yourself from, you have your team, the team that you heart, the team that you enjoy, the team that gets you all up in your emotions, and you want to represent that. You want to show that. You want to base your passion push out without saying anything. You can just be walking alone and wearing your team's colors, wearing something that represents your team. And people from a distance, fanatics from other teams from a distance. But once again, your banner game better be on point. Once again, if you're a noob or if you're new to this, but if you are not new to this and you got some experience, you better stay ready. And that's the merchandise. Sure, it can be high, it can be low, but when you feel you tie into that team that strongly, the price get over, not necessarily look over, but you will be able to. Getting merchandise is also more free advertising, because this is who you like. This is who makes you all irrational. This is what gets you all up in your emotions. This will make you feel some kind of way. This will make you do on whatever day that sport is played. You know. And that's the ha ha, and not the he he. But hey, that's a story for a different day. Live events. There's nothing like experiencing. Just feel the energy. You can just feel the emotions. You can just feel the passion. You can. We don't play with knives here. We don't play with knives here. Imaginary. You can just feel. Some peeps gonna boo. It's okay if you do. I don't judge. I don't support, except there's certain lines you probably shouldn't cross. You are crossing those lines. Stop it. Educate yourself. And if you are around people who turn them in, do the right thing. Do the right thing. Live events is something fervor for just rooting or dissing something, and you have what's going on. You can only use your energy, and hopefully your energy can transfer to your team, to a player, to something that you wanted it to transfer to. Because who knows, the team may need a little support to push through limits. But even with all of that being the outcome, you can only do what you do. You can only provide the energy, provide the hope, and everything else is a coin toss. Everything else just depends. Whatever happens, happens. And assuming you're one of those hopers and wishers. But hey, I salute you, but I just wish my teams would be good so I don't have to. Hope is an amazing person, but I like wishes better. But you know what I like more than wishes? Evidence and results. Or results based on evidence. Or being able to recreate. But hey, let's not get sidetracked here. Live events is something you definitely can recreate. Additional revenue. And with those experiences, you will remember it's good or bad, because going through the bad, meaning your team lose, you want to go back. You want to see if they can reach the hope. And that's the wishing. And that's the
with the
evidence
live
coming
events.
later. These teams can utilize their stadium, provide other live events that's not necessarily based in the sport and revenue that they can use to help grow the league. So all in all, increasing the revenue, and you increase the revenue by having more fanatics and providing advertising that's to the broadcast link together. Sure, you can have more than one than the other, but when one gets low or lower than the rest, then that creates a problem, and then you was not see more, it just be stagnant, and we all know what happens when that occurs. You want to see contraction, or if you want to be informed on contraction,
You have dialed is not in service at this time.